Good morning, it's Bruce with an aerial viewpoint. It is March 20th, our first day of spring, and we're down on the Sandusky River. I've launched from Roger Young Park, so this is the area we call the parks. We have Roger Young on the west side and Walsh, Walsh Park on the east side here. Few fishermen. The water is quite muddy and it's up quite a bit from normal. Now, if you come down to fish this area, it's mainly fishing from the banks, although there's a guy in a waders right here found himself a nice little spot. Just be careful because this is our flood wall down through here, and there's fairly big rocks that you've got to climb over. And we've got quite a few trees, and I see a tire. Goodness, that high water from the rain has brought a little bit of garbage down with it. It's about 38 out this morning, so it's a little bit chilly. The sun's out bright and not much wind. So I think it's supposed to warm up in the 50s today. So that will be nice. There's Wash Park. Oh goodness, I can't talk today. On the right here, and the end of Roger Young Park on the left. Now, while I'm parked here in Roger Young, we're going to turn around and go upstream and take a look at River Cliff. See if anybody's fishing up that way. I did ask several fishermen that were standing about how it was today, and nobody said anything about catching fish, unfortunately. It should be starting to pick up, especially after this high water we just had. I keep crossing my fingers. Just one time, please let me film somebody catching something. Quite a few trees on that left side down in the river. This looks like a pretty good group having a powwow trying to decide where are they going to fish today. And now we're looking at Riverside Park, and that's our famous blue banks. Now, last year there was a spot just up ahead was pretty good for fishing, and I wouldn't doubt if we've got a few down here today. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a few on the banks there. So the fishermen are down here. Actually 6 in the water, 7. So we do have fishing here at River Cliff. And that area right there has always been pretty decent. And there's our river cliffs on the left-hand side, what the park was named after. And last time I filmed this was all very shallow water and rapids, and you can see it's filled in quite a bit. Not what we call flood waters, but the river is up quite a bit here. Another week, I hope, and I'll have my new drone with 32x zoom. That was just a 2x. The new one should let me zoom right down and check their fishing license even. Though I doubt anyone would show it to me. A nice high shot of Roger Young Park. We're going to move down to the north end of the park here. And we've got We Fish Ohio. Not quite sure what this is going on. I heard that there was some event going on today in the park, so it must be something for fishing. And let's scoot out over the river and see what's going on. Yeah, we've got 1, 2, not very busy. There we got a few more down here. I don't see any stringers yet, unfortunately. Somebody's got a snag. Now as we get up and over the bike trail bridge here, last video we showed these rapids, and I even commented there wasn't much water for the fish to swim through. Well, look at it today, and there's lots and lots of water. Somebody's brave getting out in the middle there with his waders. And most of those rapid areas were clear out of the water a couple of days ago. That rock shelf there still gives a pretty good jump for those fish to have to make it up and over. This little V here, we had quite a few fishermen a few days ago, and looks like there's 3. But that water is really rolling down through there. I don't know what kind of lead weights they're using, but it's going to need a lot, because that is fast moving water. And I'll have to let the fishermen chime in, but I didn't think that that was usually where they lay. Now, back down to between the bridges, probably the most fished area here of the river. Today the wader guys are definitely out there. This is more like we normally see during season. It's a beautiful day to fish. It is chilly, but that sun should keep warming it up all day long here. And on the opposite side, I can see quite a few people fishing from shore. And they're spaced out good 10 feet apart, it looks, most of them. Starting to look like walleye season now, finally. Good to see a large group of people down here fishing. Looking downstream, I don't really see anybody. No boats in the water today, although they could come right up in here with boats today. There's one of your parking places for you fishermen. That is Route 6 or Hayes Avenue. And that's the Miles Newton Bridge right there. And that's one of the city spots for parking. And we're making our way back to Roger Young Park. Let's see, is a group of fishermen starting to come down or just watching maybe? We'll go down and say hi. I'm new drone will have a broadcast speaker on it, so I can actually talk to the people. Somebody's just sitting up here watching, enjoying the view. Quite a few kids. Nobody's playing baseball. And batteries telling me it's about time to land. Let's see if we can make our way through these trees. I do want to thank everybody for watching, and we'll be back in a couple of days to see how things improve. I think we've got quite a bit of warm weather coming, so time to reach out and grab the drone. Bye-bye now.